Yellowstone is coming to an end after season 5, and we are more than upset about it. Of course, there are the usual reasons, such as losing the show we love so much prematurely or saying goodbye to some of our most beloved characters, particularly John Dutton. But the thing that upsets us the most is the fact that the show will have the most frustrating ending ever, and we cannot even stand to think about it. Still, here we are, ready to debunk what to expect from the already disappointing Yellowstone ending with you guys. Are you ready for the ride? Great, then let's go. As you all know, the creator of the show is Taylor Sheridan, a writing genius who is respected by even his haters. According to interviews, Taylor Sheridan was inspired to create Yellowstone while he was on a trip to Montana with his family. He was struck by the beauty of the landscape and the way that it was being threatened by development and commercialization. As he learned more about the issues facing ranchers and landowners in the area, he began to develop the idea for a series that would explore the clash between those who want to preserve the land and those who want to profit from it. Additionally, Sheridan has cited his love of westerns and his desire to bring the genre back to television as a factor in the creation of Yellowstone. So Yellowstone has been almost like a passion project for Sheridan, and we can see this in his writing. Expectedly, Sheridan has often spoken positively about Yellowstone in various interviews. In an interview with Deadline in 2019, he described the show as an opportunity to create a modern western and expressed his enthusiasm for the characters and the setting. He has also praised the performances of the actors, particularly Kevin Costner, who he said was his first and only choice for the lead role of John Dutton. In another interview with The Hollywood Reporter in 2021, Sheridan reflected on the success of the show and its impact on his career, saying, "Yellowstone changed my life. It changed my career. It opened up doors I never thought possible, and it's one of the most satisfying experiences of my life." He also discussed his approach to writing the show and his desire to create compelling and complex characters, saying, "I love exploring what makes people tick, and I love putting them in these circumstances where they have to make difficult choices." As with all ambitious, passionate people, it was impossible for Sheridan not to succeed in Yellowstone. And he succeeded indeed. The show's success is proven by not only the awards it got, but also the number of viewers that are on the rise with each season. Then how come we are in this position today, moving towards an ending that will disappoint every single one of the fans? Everything started when Sheridan decided to release prequel series for Yellowstone. At first, we were all on board as we wanted to see more of the Dutton family history. And yet, with the success of both 1883 and 1923, Sheridan started to lose interest in Yellowstone, realizing that he's fine with having other series alone. After all, there's less pressure in writing down those shows rather than dealing with Yellowstone, which has a major fan base and a very strong cast team. This stance of Sheridan caused him to write more slowly for Yellowstone, as his passion for the show gradually fades away. Naturally, he couldn't make the deadlines, causing rescheduling and the shooting times. This inevitably frustrated the cast and the crew, particularly Kevin Costner, who eventually decided to leave the show. As the feud between the two got bigger, Sheridan decided to let go of the show altogether and focus on the prequels and sequels instead. So he canceled season 6 of the show and have a premature ending for the epic series. In previous interviews, Sheridan has talked about having a clear vision for the series, which suggests he may have a plan for how the story will ultimately conclude. In a 2021 interview with Deadline, Sheridan said, "I know where the show's going. I know how it ends. It's a great luxury to be able to write toward an end game." So while it's not known exactly how Yellowstone will end, it seems likely that Sheridan has a plan in place. That being said, now that things are rushed, it's likely for him to make changes in his initial vision and come up with a mediocre ending that will work only as a setup for the new sequel show rather than giving a proper ending to the series. Before anything, the character of John Dutton will be killed off, which is a major change from the initial plan alone. Even if John was already supposed to die, it certainly wasn't in such a rushed way. Today, we know that even Costner does not trust Sheridan to write a proper ending for John. He even threatens him with not returning to the show even for season 5 part 2 if he does not like John's ending. So we might end up with John disappearing from the show off screen. Also, we know from the statements of the Paramount executives that only the first few episodes of season 5 part 2 got written down and the rest is still waiting to be completed. In other words, Sheridan is still trying to make up his mind about the ending of the show, and if he gets more upset about Costner, things might take a very disturbing turn for Yellowstone and its fans. As you can see, there is a real risk of losing Yellowstone to a very much botched ending, and we cannot stand even the possibility of such an outcome. How do you think the show will come to an end after all this? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.